folks, welcome to the channel, Rockin' the Country. I'm Don. I've got a gift request. I Thought It Was You by Doug Stone. I don't know this song as far as I know, and it's a gift request of KP's, Kyle Perkins, who's out there in Beaver, Utah. So, and I've got the Rockin' the Country lobster on there that I gotta name him, and I'm kind of leaning toward Buck, like the Buck lobster. And for Buck Owens, but I'm not sure. I know I've also thought I might name him Socrates. So anyway, we'll figure this all out as we go along. But Kyle sent me this hat a while back because he's out there in Beaver, Utah. So let's get into this. Doug Stone, I Thought It Was You. Is this about a breakup? Or it could actually be a twist where you think it's a breakup. They want you to think that. And it turns out to be, I thought it was you, and it was you. And now we're married and yada, yada, yada. There we go. Kind of a happy feel.
I called your name out loud to a stranger yesterday. When she turned around, I said, I'm sorry, and just walked away. From a distance, she had that look, and for a second or two, I thought it was you. Took a moment to catch my breath, tried to brace myself.
It does.
Still don't have a clue how to leave your memory behind after all this time. I hear there's one special love in each life. Life must look like a fool. I thought it was you.
We've all had that experience. It isn't just somebody that, well, it usually is somebody you used to have a good relationship with on a certain level, whether it was a love interest, a romance, a marriage, a colleague, a high school classmate, buddy, whatever, and maybe you had a falling out. And then you don't know how you're going to react if you see them again. And it's like, you know, depending on the, you know, if it was some dude in high school or, you know, that you used to do this with, if I see him again, am I going to feel that same way? If they used to bully you or whatever your dynamic was, or with a romance, you're like, what if I see her again? For women, what if I see him again? How am I going to react if I'm in Home Depot or if I'm in Target or from wherever and we cross paths? And then what if they're with someone else? What if I'm with someone else? Like, you run through these dynamics in your head, but I love that this is bringing this up.
I still drive by your house, taking trips down memory lane. We had our future worked out, at least we did on that old porch swing. Today in my rearview mirror, I saw an old Malibu. Girl, I thought it was you. Took a moment to catch my breath, tried to brace myself, still don't have a clue how to leave your memory behind after all this time. I hear there's one special love in each life. Life is not like a fool. I
don't believe
thought it was you. Am I really a fool? I thought it was you. it was you. Why couldn't it be you?
Why couldn't it be you? Yeah, you just hope you have that moment, that opportunity. In his case, clearly, he's still wanting to have her back. And he can't get rid of her memory, but it isn't the memory he can't get rid of, because you'll never get rid of that. It's the feeling that that memory evokes that he can't get rid of, that he still would like to resurrect. And, it's one of those things where if you do run into your ex, for whatever reason it broke up, whoever ended it, mutual, she ended it, you ended it, whatever, but you run into her, you don't have to have the right things to say. It's kind of like I don't know, going to a funeral service. Maybe it's someone's wake and or somebody, a neighbor's spouse dies and you don't know what to say. You're not that close to the person, let's say. You don't know what to say. You don't have to say the right thing. Just being there is a big deal. Just saying, I'm so sorry for your loss, right? In this case, you don't have to have the right thing to say. You have enough common experience that if you run into the person, just hi, good to see you. You just don't want to say the wrong thing. Whatever may have led to the breakup, you don't want to repeat that cycle. If you want her back, you got to put your best foot forward. But you're not going to convince her. You just don't want to be in that situation where you just say something really dumb like, man, I just wished you hadn't been so mean, or I don't know, pick your thing. I don't know, whatever. But I saw your old Malibu. I thought I saw your old Malibu in the rear view. Yeah, anything that might indicate that it's that person. We're wired for pattern recognition. This is normal. Perfectly normal. And I had it happen one time that like a former employee of mine who was a very damaging former employee. And I thought that I'd seen, and this is going back years, but I thought that I'd seen her in the Home Depot. It was one of these things where I was coming around one of the aisles and somebody down the aisle who looked just like her in profile. And I had that feeling in me, like anger in me. And it wasn't her. And I was relieved because it was still way too fresh. I don't know how I'd respond now, because now there's about 12 to 15 years separating the event. But in any case, it is just human nature. We're wired for pattern recognition. And if we want a given thing, we hope to see the person, but then we get those nerves. And hey, I really well done. I love the theme of this song, Kyle. That's what I love about tradition. Within 30 to 45 seconds of this song, I thought to myself, this is why traditional country just is always going to have a place somewhere in the spotlight. I don't know where that spotlight's all going to be. I know we spotlight it here on the channel, and other artists like Chris Jansen says he makes time during his shows to play the traditional country songs, and the audience loves it. They love his new stuff. These themes are really about life, and they provoke thought. And that is a positive contribution to society, to us, to our lives individually, because it does get us thinking and it can get us prepared. So, all right, I'm going to rate this song. And the number that popped into my head, it was an 8.8 KP. The instrumentation was almost lullaby-ish, which seemed to conflict with the theme of the song, but obviously I loved the theme of this song. I would have produced it differently, most likely. There weren't tempo changes in it, really. It was just sort of like right on through. But Doug sang it and stayed in the pocket just beautifully. So his part in this song was really beautiful. So, folks, you could thank KP from Beaver, Utah for this one. All right, guys, have a great day. See you on another video and keep rocking the country.
Still don't have a clue how to leave your memory behind.